we'll start with a new topic, and I'm Dr.Deepak and I head Cancer Research Trust, an organization which is dealing with most of the diseases and claiming that cancer is curable, and so is many other diseases. Now, today what we will talk about is the three aspects of human functioning, a human mind functioning in proper wordings. In what you should understand is how our mind functions. So our mind functions in three different states. Now, see, today's the capacity at which population, the general population, is using their brain. With that understanding, the mind, we call it mind, but it is beyond something, beyond mind. So there are three states of mind for time being. I would just use the word mind. There are three states. One is considered as the unconscious state. The other is considered as a conscious, and the last one is the superconscious state. Now, these three states, how do we understand these three states of our mind? Here, how do we see mind in our general understanding? So, in our general understanding, we consider mind as thinking, feeling, the events, the basic functioning, as in the bodily functioning, and the responses that is generated to the stimuli of the five sensory organs that we carry. And then the brain stem performing a number of its function. Now, there are limbic system, and then there is a cerebral cortex. All put together, they are performing a number of different functions. But in the unconscious state, of mind, what we see is we see mind as performing very. We don't see mind in general in unconscious state. What I'm calling an unconscious state is nothing but the state at which you do not think, why do I feel hungry? Why do I feel sad? Why do I feel sleepy? Why do I feel lazy? Why do I feel happy? Why do I feel... see, what are the functions? See, you just consider the reason behind it. So, I bought a car, so I am happy. I went for shopping, so I am happy. But in reality, what is the functioning element? What is happening? What are the centers inside your brain which sees, which comprehend, and accordingly what is happening to your overall system? Now, this overall system is when we do not see it, seems highly complicated. But when we start to see in the conscious state or when we start to understand in the conscious state, and when we start to see it in superconscious state, it becomes very clear. See, in superconscious state, I'll come to it in detail later. Just be with me with the words, okay? So superconscious state is a state wherein you see See your brain and the functioning inside your brain. The conscious state is wherein you understand why do you feel hungry, why do you feel lethargy, why do you feel happy, why do you feel anxiety, depression, or any sort of any feeling, emotion, unease, ease, disease, or whatever condition that you consider the pain, or all these put together, and not knowing the reason, not knowing the exact reason behind it. So that is called as unconscious state. So if I have to consider general population, 99.99%, let me put it this way, 99.99% of the general the entire population of the world is living under this. This is called as delusional state. Unconscious state is also called as delusional state. The people are living in delusional state. So conscious state, very few people who are yogi of a higher dimension, or scientists who are going deep inside the functioning of our body and the general nature. The one who start to go deep and start to understand the intricate or the underlying functioning, or the functioning which governs or which runs the whole universe and runs you, for that matter. So that is called as conscious state. So very few people are living in the conscious state. Superconscious state, almost negligible. So highly acclaimed people who are considered as the godly person on planet Earth, they go to that extreme of superconscious state. Now yeah. What are the factors? What are the factors that that keeps you in when I say unconscious state or the delusional state? What are the factors that keeps you in the delusional state? So here are the certain almost all taken. Put together, if you have to understand this. See, the differences, the differences that you see in the overall people, or you see one people different from another people. That is called dvay, or the differentiation of of two person, or you considering yourself different from the person who is existing. But in reality, or when you reach to the state of superconscious, you see that the two people are not different. They are one and the same. At the conscious state, you will start to understand that when you remove all this delusional aspect, or the unconscious state aspect, what you come across is you will see a person, both the person same. Okay, so now here what are the criterions here that are mentioned here? Gender, race, ethnicity, sexual orientation, identity, age, physical abilities, qualities. Now these are the major delusional aspect. Okay, I have spoken about the delusional aspect in many of my videos. Here I am making it more clearer. Now here education, then you have geographical location, and then your thinking style, then socio-economic style, religious belief system, and then you have your job, different job, marital status, and political status, and then appearance, communication style, work background, and then this is greed, or creed, education. See, all these factors. So you already know. So this example can give you understanding of what is the delusion. But see, geographical location. You are geographically, if you're staying at somewhere, it does not mean that the person is different from the person staying at a different geographical location. So this is wrongly understood. Both the person are almost no, they are same. For that, for you to understand, they are same. But since the people who are watching the videos are living in this state, the state which is called as the delusional state or the unconscious states. Understand, I am calling it unconscious state, or I am not calling it. This is a reality. This is a reality. You live in an unconscious state. You are not conscious, for that matter. Understand? So living in an unconscious state, and you call yourself a conscious. So when I was a doctor and I used to examine a patient, when I was a young doctor as an RMO in a hospital, then I had to look out for an orientation of a patient. So I used to wonder when we used to write the patient's orientation is conscious. So he's conscious. I was like, he's conscious. He's able to understand what is being given to him, what is being done to him, for that matter. So understand, the conscious state is you know what is being done, what is done, every aspect of functioning that is happening on you, around you. You know all that. That is what is called as conscious. So you all idiots are not conscious. Understand this aspect. You all are living in a delusional state which is called as unconscious state. So 99.99% of the population of the world, so whoever is watching my video, understand you are living in a delusional state, you are living in an unconscious state, and this is a reality, no matter how much bad you will feel or how much, but you all are living in a delusional state. Okay, so that is a delusion, and scientifically it is proven. See, understand what I am presenting in front of you. See, aren't you all people living with these all gender, race equality, and I have the understanding. I can see. So I am at the state of superconscious. So for me, whether I am living or not living, it does not matter. So once you see it, for me, it becomes a play. So for me, even if I am calling myself a doctor, this is a stupidity. For me, it's nothing. I'm not a doctor. I'm just a being. So for the other people, the other idiots who are living in delusion, so to keep them under delusion so that I would function smoothly in this delusional status or delusional arena, what I do is I create a delusion for other people. So once you are at a stage of superconscious, and once you are able to see, or once you are able to understand everything, then what you present in front of the people, it's just a fun play. See, for me, it's just a fun. I enjoy, so I do it. Okay, so this is the one, and then again you have this is another slide again giving the same, but here what it has clubbed and made it more sophisticated. So these are the only major source. Social, I have a problem saying social because it does not exist. In reality, social or society, this is the biggest delusion, that the society or social exists. Social do not exist. Understand? People exist. No matter what, people exist, but social do not exist. This is a delusional element. Understand what I am calling a delusion. In North, it is called as hawe mein baat karna. So you all people talk something, but in existential, it does not have any its existence. You getting the point? The things that you talk about, it does not have its existence. Okay, so say for example certainty. You are like, I am certain about this, but that is not real. if you will start to see the conscious state or the superconscious, if you are in superconscious and if you are able to see, you will see that there is no certainty. Even for a fraction of a second, there is no certainty. You're getting the point? So this certainty do not exist. Okay, then the importance, understand again, the importance is only there in the frame of the mind. If you think that, okay, this is giving me pleasure, this is giving me a benefit, or this benefit is again a delusional aspect. Okay, it does not exist. So this importance again becomes, are you able to comprehend it? See, most of the things that I talk, people are not able to comprehend it. See, it's because it is a state. Once you are in the state, you are able to see. All those people who are there in the conscious state, they would be able to comprehend it 100%. So basically, this video is made for the people who are in the state of conscious. They would understand and they would benefit out of it to reach to the superconscious. The people who are in unconscious state, they will come up with all utter stupid, utter nonsense. They will call you foolish rather. They themselves are foolish to the core. They do not understand even a bit of what is being said. But they will look out for whatever the negativity that is presented in the. They will look out at the t-shirt and the presentation. How nonsense! You're getting the point. The people who those idiots stop. First of all, you see, and second one, the way I talk, you freaking crazy, man? Are you all people out of your mind? I mean, you are looking out at the way I am saying. Are Gadelo, what I am representing, that is far beyond. You're getting the point? If you understand, you become whatever you desire. You're getting the point? See, I have become whatever I desire. You understand this aspect. See, after, see, for you, some utter nonsense idiots would be like, I would do, why don't you become like the richest man on planet? I was like, Arey, Chutia or what idiot, that is your wish, your desire. You might get enlightened or you might become superconscious, then that would be your desire. But when I get enlightened, when I become superconscious, this is my desire. You understanding? Arey, tu bhikhari hai. You getting the point? Lalach tujh mein hai. And you want to become. So why you, all this nonsense comes, so I'm just talking, I'm wasting my time rather. Just to stop, please stop commenting on, stop making fool of yourselves, okay? You are nonsense, you know already. Watching and commenting, you spread nonsense. You utter nonsense, you are people, you know. No, keep your nonsense with you, so that this reduces. The problem is, understand, you all nonsense idiots, what you already, you are all are spreading. You know, the people who have reached to their conscious state, you pull them down by bringing all this stupidity. Autonomy. What is autonomy? Another nonsense. It does not exist. See, nothing is autonomous. Understand. Every aspect is functioning is said. Somebody is saying and it is functioning. This you will understand only when you reach to the superconscious. Or something is happening. See, there is a karan, there is a root cause. There is a cause behind any functioning. So nothing is automated or autonomy again. Autonomy does not exist again. Now then you have love and connection. Hey Bhagavan. Love, there is no connection. They have written bracket in connection. See, love is an aspect which is existential, and that existential is not the way you picturize. First of all, understand. See, love is an emotion which does not need a word to be expressed. Am I making you sound? It is not a connection or communication. It is not connection or communication. Love is a feeling. It's a feeling of see, on in any stage, that feeling of thought of that person, remembrance of that person automatically raises the level of your ecstasy. Even a slightest thought of talking to that person, even not present, or even if you're not saying, and you're just talking to that person, imagining in front of you and talking that way. So again, this connection and communication is basically the word that they have put forth, and it does not come in social. See, when you love, you are not social. Love is a very intimate relationship, and nowadays we do not do acting. See, how do we mimic? We mimic by watching what is being performed in the television. See, in the Hollywood, in the Bollywood, in the Trollywood, and a number of Bhojpuri wood, and a number of stupid wood or stupidities. See, in all these stupidities, what they represent, the people or the general population, the people who are living in unconscious state, what do they do is, they mimic, and they call that action to be love, caring, and a number of stupidity. So you all are mimicking, you are just acting. See, love is an emotion where there's no mimicry that is needed. There is no words even you just looking at the person, you just feel happy. But nowadays, unless and until that bitch did not call me today, so I don't love her anymore. So this is the way we are living in this in the delusional society, social society. Okay, so the other word is safety. Understand, you idiots, there is no safety. You can die any moment. See, you are watching my video, the next moment you can die. Understand, I'm not creating a fear inside your head, but that is a reality. That is a reality. How you will die. I'll explain you how you will die. I'm not creating the fear inside you. See, what is there is, I, being a superconscious,